And welcome back to the Gran Turismo Online League. It's time for race 9 out of 10 of the Carpies Weekly Series. This is the last race in the Weekly Series before the championship race. And as always, I'm joined here in the booth by Rashad Metz. Rashad, how you doing today?
I'm doing good today, Miles. Super excited to be back in the booth.
And we have a tight championship battle for the points right now. Only 5 points separate our leaders, which is only one position on the racetrack. Miles Johnson is currently in the lead of the points, with Rashad Metz only 5 points behind. How do you think these drivers are going to race for points this race?
Rashad Metz and Miles Johnson are really going to go head to head this race. I feel like all Rashad and Miles are going to be doing is Miles is going to try to finish ahead of him. First thing on the list of to dos is to finish ahead of the other guy. Second thing on the list of to dos is go for the win if you can win it. So that's right now. That's what these drivers are thinking right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of aggression and stuff definitely going to show here. Got a pretty packed field here today. 8 drivers, a couple new rookies to the series. How do you think these rookies are going to factor in anything? We've got 2 people battling for the points championship. A lot of other people. You got Nick Collier over here going for some more wins. He's out of the championship battle. But how do you think these only 2 cars are still championship eligible? How do you think these other drivers that aren't championship eligible, do you think they will be in the fight, or do you think they will affect the championship battle?
I feel like they are going to affect the championship battle because when this track to be successful, you got to have people to help you work together and stuff like that. So I feel like I would prefer other drivers not getting into the way of the championship, but I feel like it's unavoidable at this point, just the way the racing is at this track.
And let's waste no more time. Let's get down to your Mets painting ones to watch. Rashad Mets, you care to kick us off?
Well, starting on pole today is the points leader of Miles Johnson in an '06 Mustang. Definitely out here, he wants to go for a win, but I feel like his main thing on the list is to try to maintain his points lead or either gain some more points, trying to finish ahead of Rashad today. So that's what's on Miles' mind.
Rolling off P2 is Nick Collier. Nick Collier's had a very strong season so far, but hasn't had the finishes to back it. He's been up front toward the end of a lot of these races, but has been gotten caught up in some wrecks, got caught up in some contact in the last turn. We saw him leading the race coming to the green or to the checkered flag and ended up getting in a wreck. But he's been in the right place, but just in the right place at the wrong time. So let's see if he'll be able to change his luck today and pick up another win.
Rolling off next, P3, we have Rashad Metz, number 24 car. I feel like Rashad's going to try to push this car. He's a very aggressive racer. So he's going to push his car to the absolute limit in order to keep up with Miles Johnson and try to beat Miles Johnson on his home turf today. So just keep your eye on Rashad this race.
And next up on your Mets paintings ones to watch, we have Paganex back here in the Reese's car. Great underdog here. He's had a pretty good starting position here today. He's shown a lot of flashes of talent here. He has finished second place a couple times here in the league. So let's see if he'll be able to break through to get that first career win, which he's been looking for so long.
Rolling off next, we have Yito Nito, Javen Tucker, in that Auntie Anne's car like usual. Beautiful race car yesterday, but he's somebody that usually can take control of these races at Blue Moon, tends to like to stay in the front, block all the lanes as many as he can, and try to stay at the front and bring the win home. But right now, he doesn't have the starting position he would like in order to put that master plan into effect, so he's got a little bit of work cut out for him today.
And rolling off P last is Trevor Levine, as always, in the Oreo car here. Trevor Levine's looking for a pretty good finish here today. He's not the best on oval tracks, but he said he's going to try his hand here in the weekly series. Been a couple races since we've seen him here in the weekly series at Blue Moon, but let's see if he'll be able to get out of this finish here today. He's a real good road racer, but let's see if he'll be able to hone in his oval skills and get a good finish. And that's it for your Mets paintings ones to watch. This is going to be a fun one. 25 laps, the last race before the championship. This could be your shot to win it all or your shot to build a good cushion. Let's see what will happen here today. A lot of drivers are going to be aggressive. We got a lot of drivers going for their first wins. It's going to be an excellent race here tonight as we get ready to drop the green flag. And they are off. The lights are out. We're racing at Blue Moon. A lot of tire smoke in the back there.
A lot of wheel spin. Peg and X, but 3 cars are up front right now. Those the points battle's going to start heating up as Rashad Metz and Miles Johnson get closer and closer together on track. And Rashad is already on the back bumper of Miles Johnson.
Oh, here comes Trevor Levine, started last, and he's trying to make his move onto the podium.
Trevor Levine is always somebody who can't. He's good on road courses. One of the most dominant drivers we have on the road courses, but very decent. Not his ovals are not really his strong suit. So we're going to see what he can really do today. I'm looking forward to seeing how he's doing. But so far, a great start. Bad final corner, and it just cost him a lot of spots due to the momentum loss. So let's see what he can do in that Oreo machine.
Yeah, the pack's really formed up behind him, battling hard back there. Ooh, Metz ends up getting passed by Pagan-X. Pagan-X got a really fast car. Running up front, giving a good shove to Miles Johnson, the number 06.
Ooh, trying to look like Rashad trying to look to the outside a little bit.
Ooh, up into the wall goes Tucker there. A little contact there between Collier and Levine.
Single file so far in this race.
The top 3 have warmed up.
Slow start to what we're usually used to, so this is going to be pretty interesting to see how it heats up as the race continues.
Yeah, it's going to be go time. Come about 5 to 10 to go. We've seen these drivers start making their way through the pack. See, Pagan-X gets a good shove out front at the hands of Metz. These top 3 cars working together. Ooh,
oh, got loose. You saw
there.
that back end all the way out. Keeps it going straight.
Ooh, here comes Tucker, and followed by the rest of the field. Johnson, the lone car on the inside, going to get passed by Tucker on the outside. Johnson's lost his way in the pack now.
Rashad Metz has still got pretty good.
Javen Tucker, ooh, position. Slides up right next to the door of Pagan-X to see if he'll get a shove here from Metz. Pagan-X gonna.
Miles Johnson gets kind of hung out the draw on the outside lane. So does Rashad, but he's trying to get back to the bottom.
So a lot of these drivers, you may not want to be in this situation this early in the race, because if you're in second or third, you're in the middle of the hornet's nest there. That's where a wreck could easily happen, or something bad could happen that could easily hurt your race or ruin your race. So some of these drivers may be hanging out in the back of the pack just to wait for that. Ooh, wait for that good move though to come through the pack in order to get a good finish.
As you see, Nick Collier is into the lead. Oh, but he's going to get overtaken.
A lot of shuffling for position here now early. Ooh, some contact there between Pagan-X going at it. Ooh, 3 wide there in the turn 3.
It's a pretty interesting race so far. It's been a lot slower, a lot calmer than what we're used to.
Yeah, we've seen a lot more drivers helping each other out, a lot of pushing, not really anyone jockeying for position so far, just a lot of, content. You kind of fall in that position and you're just kind of staying there and seeing how the race goes for you.
Just tend to like staying in a single file S train and then fan out into the corners of what they tend to do now. Usually you would see multiple lines, multiple grooves throughout the whole lap, which is real interesting. They're really shaking it up now. I think they're seeing what lanes roll the best, and all the cars are sticking to those lanes. As Trevor Levine goes 3 wide, 4 wide.
In the middle of 3 wide. That could have been a big moment there. There's still 3 wide in the middle of the turn. They able to sort it out though. Still 3 wide there. Metz stuck in the middle. Not where you want to be. See if they'll be able to sort it out here. That's going to be able to get down in line. He lost a lot of positions there, unfortunately. Ooh. Oh, late block there by Tucker.
A lot of bumping and banging right now.
Ooh, heavy contact there. That's
Shots
white on the apron. I believe some contact.
That's where he makes his passes. There you go again. They're single filing out. Oh, what a
Ooh, never
move!
mind.
Nick
Collier
Collier moves him up out of the groove to get the position.
using every bit of the track, every bit of the car. Nick Collier's been one really good driver that's really proved himself in this league. Look at him taking the lead now. Already picked up a win. He's been a very competitive driver on the oval. Still trying to protect or perfect that road course talent, but he's shown a lot of talent here in the league. So looking forward to seeing what kind of success he can get here in the future.
Indeed, I'm super excited for these new series and new the transition over to GT7. I'm super excited for that, and how these drivers are going to race there and tackling the more difficult, more challenging elements of racing that game presents. So, super excited and enthusiastic for that. But as you see, Trevor Levine is up to second place. First on the
making a
podium,
pass
going
now.
for
He's
the
got
lead.
a bunch of help with him. Everyone leaves Tucker hanging out to dry on the outside. Tucker went from first to fifth in one straightaway. 3 wide. Ooh, contact. But that's the difference that hope can make. You can be first going on the one straightaway and then be last going into the turn because you ain't got no one helping you. Three wide again.
Getting close to that halfway point in the race. Laps total. Lap 11 right now. Fanning on the corner, Trevor Levine trying to go 3 wide.
Ooh.
He's there, some bumping and banging, but here goes Rashad following through, 4 wide.
I think they're starting to get a little bit more aggressive here toward the halfway point.
3 lines, 4 lines.
And we've actually got a Canadian out here leading the race.
Gumnut, can't count him out.
It's always good to see diversity here in the league. Ooh, big loose moment out of Johnson. The pack has really formed up. Multiple grooves of racing down each straightaway.
Everybody's trying to fight for every little bit of position they can.
Ooh, 4 wide.
The high lane tends to be the groove you want to be in when it shuffles and packs up like this. Because when you're on the inside, you don't really have any runoff room to accelerate out of the corners.
It's all about getting that good run on the straightaway. See, Johnson did not get a good run there. He ended up losing 4 to 5 spots. Ooh, heavy contact.
As you see, you're going to see a lot of battling between Miles Johnson and Rashad Metz for that points lead. I think they're trying to figure out who they can work with to get ahead of each other. We see Trevor Levine going for the lead again. Rashad wants to go farther up into the lead now.
Ooh, Johnson.
Miles Johnson in the wall.
Far.
You see the Hans device in the car. Keeps the driver safe.
Man, I think it's time for something we haven't done in a little bit. I think it's time for a little GTO crank it up. coming up on 10 laps remaining here in the race. It's going to be go time soon for these drivers. Starting to shuffle a little bit throughout the pack.
Rashad Metz is still trying to battle with Miles Johnson. He's not looking too good so far in the race.
Ooh.
Oh, wow!
Boy, let's look at that happen here. I believe Johnson got a little bit too much of a push from behind, but he made a heavy contact with the wall. Oh, just got up on top of the back of Paganex's car. I wonder what the rear bumper camera of Paganex's car looks like on this one.
Oh my gosh, all 4 tires came off the ground at one point.
Yeah, that's a hard hit for Johnson.
Crazy he still had that car going straight. He's slipping down the grid order so far because all the drivers are lining up. See Rashad, oh wow, major contact. Rashad Metz is trying to make his way back to the lead, and that's not what Miles Johnson would like to see right now. 3, maybe 4 wide. Going
3 lanes of racing right now, and the drivers using them all. Johnson is shuffling for position, trying to get ahead. 2 lanes formed up down the straightaway. This is the Blue Moon Bay Speedway racing we love to see. Ooh, heavy contact.
Wow. Everybody shuffling positions.
They have a lot more give toward the beginning of these races, but I think it's starting to switch over to more take than give here.
It's starting to come down. We're under 10 laps to go, so it's going to start heating up, especially for those 2 points leaders as of right now. And Miles Johnson is out front.
Ooh, who just went straight down the track? But it's always fun watching Rashad Metz and Miles Johnson battle out for a championship. We saw them in season 1, in the first season ever for the league. It was fun to watch them battle, and they were the only 2 drivers that won a race that season. So really dominant drivers, really talented.
Now they're doing it all over again. But with more winners this time this season.
Yeah, there's been a lot of different winners. Miles Johnson's the only multi-time winner this season, coming at 2 wins. A lot of drivers. Paganex looking for his first win. Nick's looking for his second win. Trevor Levine's looking for his first win of the season. So a lot of drivers looking for their first of the season. Some looking for their career first. Some drivers just looking to have a good points day. A lot of different strategies throughout the field. Ooh, somewhere. Ooh, heavy contact in the back.
And banging. Pagan tries to go for the lead now, getting clear Miles Johnson.
Ooh. Metz pushing Johnson. I don't know if Johnson wants to be pushed by Metz, because you know if it comes to the end, Metz is going to definitely make a move. It's going to be hard for Johnson to block that. Let's look into the inside now. Ooh, Tugger looks to the inside of everyone. 3 wide now for the lead.
Gets to the lead.
Tugger picked up his first. Ooh, Tugger picked up his first win at Brands Hatch, his first road course win in the Touring Series. Makes him a 2-time winner in the Touring Series, so congratulations to him on that. Looking for another win tonight.
Pagan's in the lead right now. We're under 4 laps to go right now. And did you see Miles Johnson and Rashad Metz are locked bumpers working together? Is this some sort of strategy that Rashad has?
I think Rashad Metz wants to be right there, just in case something happens to Miles Johnson in the final couple turns. He's ready to pounce, so he can make a move and have a good points finish. The battle is definitely starting to heat up. It's go time for these drivers. top three have kind of broken away now. When will they start to make a move?
Fanning out again. Still locked bumpers.
Will we get to see the Mets Motorsports teammates lock bumpers there, the 42 and the 24? Nick Collier will definitely help them, or help Mets get to the front.
Really settling in. I think Rashad just going to try to ride around behind him and make the strike when he needs to. They are locked together.
Yeah, the Mustang and the GTR are some of the best pushing cars. And Paganex and Johnson have got down to a science. We've seen them race after race here at Blue Moon, always pushing each other and able to stay out front for majority of the race.
Just those cars, when they get together, they're just so fast. Can't really get around them unless you have some help.
Oh, but here comes teammates behind them, starting to get together. Got to come up on 2 more laps to go. To go. Who's it going to be jockeying for position?
Those two guys, 2 teams lining up. You see, oh, they get back in line.
A lot of the packs right there.
Oh, he lost his teammate. He lost his teammate.
Here comes Tucker. What will Tucker do? Tucker's going for a win. Oh, he moves Rashad Metz up the track a little bit. Coming to the white flag. Fanning out in the final turn. Everyone's in the wall.
This is about to get interesting as the white flag drops.
Paganex looking for his first career win. Can he do it tonight in the weekly series?
Sean doesn't have any help. He doesn't have that teammate that he did earlier. Nick Collier's in the wall. Not where he wants to be right now.
Second and third place. The 2 drivers battling for the track championship here. Who will come out on top with only 1 more race to go after this one. Coming into the final turn.
They separate.
Paganex down low. Johnson gets put in the wall. Paganex, Javen Tucker out front now. To the line. Tucker wins it.
Barely over Trevor.
What a finish. We got to take another look at this one.
Just pinballing off of each other. Javen Tucker with expert blocking tactics.
Look at that to the line. That is close. Right there. Let's get a real close view of this one. Under a foot there, separate a little fender length. Another close finish here. What a great,
incredible
second win of the season for Javen Tucker here in the weekly series. Congratulations to him. But what a finish here tonight.
Amazing race. They started off slow, the pace picked up. We had an amazing finish, amazing Blue Moon finish.
And we have a shake-up. Shake-up in the point standings afterwards, actually. Miles Johnson did not have a good finish. He was hoping for Mets finished a couple spots ahead. That puts Mets now as the points leader. Mets is now 5 points ahead of Miles Johnson. So coming down to this is, since this is the last race before the championship, Miles Johnson will have to finish ahead of Rashad Metz to win the championship. So it's going to be a hectic race with these two battling out for the points winning the championship.
Looking forward to seeing how those drivers take on the final race and how they navigate that, especially with such a tight points battle, and see what drivers are going to help, what drivers aren't going to help, and who's going to make it easy for them, who's going to make it difficult for them. That's what we're looking forward to seeing next week.
Yeah, it's going to be a great battle down to the wire for the championship. Who will bring it home? Rashad Metz looking for his first weekly series championship, and Miles Johnson looking for back-to-back weekly series championships. It all comes down to the best of the best, one of the best on the ovals and one of the best drivers overall in the league ready to take it down to the wire. But thank you for watching with us today. And it's been a great race, and we hope to see you next time. Keep tuned. We have the All-Star race coming up tomorrow night. It's going to be a great race. $50 to win it. What will these drivers do to win that race? We got the championship races that will be up soon. It's going to be some great racing down to the finish as we get ready to say so long to GT Sport. End out season 2 of the touring series, or season 2, and transfer over to GT7. But thank you all for watching, and hope you all have a great night.